E.
Jean.
Not here.
Wow, you were contrarian.
Yeah. Can I roll a check to see if I can disguise my here?
If you can disguise your what?
My here.
You're here. Sure. Give me a roll.
I hear but I don't see a roll. Oh, there
I
it is.
disguise it. My here is disguised. It looks like I'm not here.
Connor, or are we gonna go with that and then?
I have true sight, so feels bad. Matthew.
Aki.
Mm,
I mean,
and,
I am here.
was that Thari?
Yes, some other language. Not the language of man, but the language of the trees.
And Stone.
Yup.
Alright, I'm just gonna give Nuxel a second as well. Hello? Nave? Nave? Are you able to hear me? Hello? Testing, testing. Let me change the server settings. Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, I hear you.
Nuxel? Can you hear me now? Send a message if you can.
Probably because. Wait, what animal is that? Probably because he's just an elephant. He can't use a computer very well.
Yeah, same.
Hello? Are you an elephant,
Oh.
Nuxel?
No.
That disproved your theory,
Sound
alright.
like
He must be some other
Sounds
kind
like
of
an
elephant.
That's what an elephant would say, isn't it? Though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You caught me.
So I'm assuming you're here, Nave.
Yeah, I should be better now.
Alright. Cool.
My bad for being a bit late, but
No, that's cool. You were having technical difficulties, which is different from being late, unlike a certain other person whose name may begin with P and end with O.
alright. Let me.
Fucking Paul. Yeah, so I believe we did a short introduction last time, and that not everybody was there for. So.
Okay.
And yeah, basically, some people have turned up and they've gone into the Red Fox, where they've met with Harold already, and they're sort of discussing the terms of the arrangement, what sort of happened. He's basically explained like that some Quaggoths have turned up and forced him out of his home.
All right.
Naver and Alexander weren't there, but everybody else was. I'm gonna leave. Bongo wasn't there, I guess, either. So I suppose we sort of left off with Harold saying, "So, what's the plan then?
Well,
Dealing with this mess."
I don't know. John, you think maybe we should recruit a few more people before we go?
Having a number of hands around may make any of our acquisitions of such a wealthy and a needed necklace is a bountifully great idea. I do believe so. That is a great course of action to be taking on this fine day.
So about halfway through Jean's sentence, from a short ways away, like kind of the other side of the wall, especially since the window's probably open, you can hear some shouting. You can hear this man saying, "There you are, you fuck! Alexander, get your fucking ass over here! I never should have given you a sip of my beer all those years ago, you little bastard!"
What is this argument that is going on outside? That window over
I
there.
swear to God, I'll kick your fucking teeth in and Cylinder Bernard if you don't get a fucking job and pay for my goddamn shed. And this is kind of, continued slurs are being thrown.
Seeing as the window is here, can I look? Can we see what's going on, or is it just not in line of sight?
There's a building in the way, just here. So you'd have to kind of go outside and have a look around, probably.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah, you do. It's the local carpenter. Who actually is, he lives just next door. So.
So I'm gonna step up from the table. It's like, excuse me, I'm gonna have to deal with this.
As will I.
And we'll head out.
Mm-hmm.
Find out what's going on. Scroll.
So you see a man wearing all white with long black hair, and he starts running straight towards you as fast as he can.
So,
as he kind of slides to edge past me, I'm going to put my arm out to grab him.
I guess you see Marcus come around the corner and he goes, "Ah, Sturvan, it's good to see you. Let me introduce you to my deadbeat son."
Yeah, so I'll grab Alexander as he goes back and be like, "This guy."
Yeah, I don't think you ever met him.
I don't.
You ran away to
believe
join
we
the
have.
circus or some shit years ago.
I'm just gonna stare. It was like I heard an argument. Is everything fine?
Yeah, my deadbeat son come back down to town. And last time he was here, he burned my fucking shit down, and now he's asking for money. Can you believe it?
He doesn't care about my dreams and my hopes. He wants me to work as a shitty carpenter for the rest of my life.
I'm gonna
It's
just
a good
shake
job.
Alexander a bit.
I don't want to be a carpenter. That's boring.
I think I have an idea here. We've just been asked to complete a job. It pays reasonably well, and we could always do it more hands. How does that sound? While kind of
What
holding
does it
Alexander.
involve?
Not completely sure. We're gonna go get a necklace from some house.
You guys like to party?
Sometimes I do, in mixed company.
Okay. Well, I'll do it if there's money. Sure, I'm down.
Do you like herbs?
Depends what you mean. Yes.
Okay, good. We'll get
Does it
along
really
fine
depend?
Doesn't really depend. No. Oh shit! Jean jumps through the window, smashes.
Yeah.
Runs
I just
around.
casually just tip myself back out of my chair, roll to the ground, give a nodding salute to the farmer as I jump through the window and sit down on this little log pile. Both hands, legs crossed, got a little cigar in my hand, right, as I puff it watching you guys talk, right, sitting there crossed daintily legged, right, on top of this log pile.
I guess Marcus, seeing you, says, "Who's this poncy fucker sitting on my logs?"
Oh, that there is my
This
friend
poncy
John.
fucker is the man who's trying to get your deadbeat son a job. I suggest you respect me, dear mister.
Ah, so you're in good company then.
Ah, yeah, the best of company. I pop the cigar right back into my mouth and I switch legs to the other side, like an asshole.
Navarre, you would have just turned up in town to hear this nonsense, probably. Do you think you
What?
try and find out what's going on, or?
Alright, what the fuck is going on? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna try to avoid the commotion as I walk through.
Sure.
What's your character? What do they look like?
Yeah, describe what your
Oh,
character looks
all right.
like.
So I've got splint armor, kind of like merc armor, I guess. I've got a short man bun and as hair, black hair, hazel eyes, short beard, and then I have a backpack on me, and uh,
You're
I
Wood
don't,
Elf.
I don't, yeah, right,
He's a relatively buff-looking Wood Elf.
right. I can bench 280. think.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. And actually, if everybody could describe their characters again, just so that everybody
Okay.
knows what's going on. Rory already did that. Jean? Connor?
Was I muted that entire fucking time?
Yes.
Oh my god, I had a huge, like, exposition! I had, like, a fucking monologue I had prepared!
Well,
Shit.
don't mute yourself then.
Yeah.
No, I was, okay, so I was, like, taking a drink from my water, and, like, well, fucking, whatever. Saving face here. Alright, let's go. Alright, Jean d'Arc de Claire. Alright, stands 6 foot tall. He looks like a half elf, not too unassuming. He's got slight pointed tips to his ears. He has got a nice slicked back brown hair, and right now he's got a mustache and a goatee going on. Alright, he wears a large gray traveling cloak with a red silken undershirt, right, with small golden pins that dot all over the cloak. Right? He seems refined, elegant, right? The perfect picture of a gentleman, right? And his eyes shift warily about from place to place.
Okay. Matteo?
I am Mateo, the druid of these parts. I am quite the male specimen, not particularly muscular, though I am quite handsome. I have an air of wisdom about me, which is quite uncommon to a man as young as me. I dress in a hooded brown robe, which is well kept. My grooming is very rustic, though I stay clean-shaven. I keep my hair long and wild. It flows freely in the wind. I am rather short of stature and a little pudgy, but I am quite good-looking and beautiful in the face.
Okay. And Sturban?
I'm a 5'8" half elf with slightly grey skin, tinted blue eyes, and shoulder-length black hair. The first thing you'll always notice about him is just how fine his bow looks, and his quiver's not just got one kind of style of arrow sticking out of it; it's got 3 or 4 always. And he's always wearing his hide armor. He's like very young, and he tries to act like an adult, but you can kind of tell that he's not really sure what he's doing here.
Right. So I suppose back to Navarre. You've just come into town, right? And you're looking for this this farmer, presumably. So where do you think you might head to first?
So
If you're just ignoring these guys, that is.
I'm assuming I just go. All right. So I don't want to go to the commotion because that's kind of crazy, and I'm not looking for trouble right now. But I guess I'll head into the. Is there like a town square area, or?
Yeah, I mean you're basically in the town square already. I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's quite a small village. So there's only like one bar really, and then there's also an inn called Hospice and Hospice.
Okay. So I think I'll just. So I'm gonna head to the inn, see if there's any info. Assuming, I don't know, but I'll just see if there's anyone who knows anything about the farmer there.
You should be able to move your own token, by the way. Just so everybody knows, this is the first time Navarre has used Roll20 before, played D&D at all.
Okay, nice. Well, welcome to D&D.
Thanks. I'll try not to be a burden.
I'm sure you won't. I mean, Paul isn't even here, so you know.
I'm assuming hospice and hospice is the inn.
It is, yes. Yes.
What? Why is it the same word twice?
You don't know.
Go ask the owner.
Yeah.
Dude, oh, I just walked inside the black void of the inn.
Yeah, that's because I have it.
I hope it is not a pun, and one of the Spice
I can't see his
Girls.
name.
I hope it,
Well, I mean,
I hope
it is a pun, but not because the Spice Girls are in
you always have to wonder if there is a hose spice rolling around town.
Yeah, so you see like quite a young-looking man. He's sitting on a chair, and he's got just his feet up on the desk, and he's holding a little book, and he's wearing glasses, and he seems wearing like white, sort of what you'd expect doctors to wear in these times, like this white robe. There's even like some splotches of like blood and stuff on there.
Splotches of blood?
Yeah,
Okay.
and he kind of looks up from his book, and he's like, "Yes."
So I'm looking for the farmer who seems to be offering a job. I don't know if I'm aware of this info or not. But
He's in the bar, and he just kind of points down this way. It's called the Red Fox.
okay. Thanks. And then
And then he
I'm
just
gonna.
goes back to reading his book.
All right. I'm just gonna get out then. Have a good day. I guess.
He just goes,
Dude, what a dick. All right. I'm just gonna. So I guess I'll just move to the Red Fox.
Yep.
All right. Hello. Is anyone in
so-
here?
Yeah, there are 4 people in here.
4 people in here.
Yeah, so the what looks to be the barmaid kind of comes up to you and says, "Oh, hello, how can I help you?"
Hi. I'm looking for the farmer who's offering me a job. Or-
Oh, Harold, yes, he's just sitting over there. Some other folks were in here a second ago, asking about that, but they left in a commotion a moment ago, so you might have to wait for them.
Oh wait. Was that the shouting that happened earlier?
Yeah, I think they're still out there.
Okay. All right. So
So yeah, I'm assuming you'll like take a seat with Harold, and we'll just go back to what was
Sure.
happening over here a moment ago.
sure. Okay.
So Jean declared Jacques just kind of puffs out of his coat and sits cross-legged on this little stump here, and just kind of looks at the group and all its discussion that's going on as he puffs on his pipe.
I'll kind of try and throw Alexander a little bit towards Matteo, seeing as I'm still holding on to him.
Okay, yeah.
Max is like, what the fuck's your problem, man? Why are you throwing me?
So, do you want to be involved in this job or not?
Yes, I said yes.
I'm gonna
But
look
how
up at Marcus.
convenient! We have ourselves a forming fledgling party. Yes? Yes?
I'll look
You
up
and
towards
you and you?
Marcus.
A wee merry band of men, are we?
So
Now.
Alex goes and, I don't know, picks up a backpack and some cloths and stuff, and he puts them on his back, and he's like, alright, let's go.
Our target destination is just nary 3 hours out, but I feel we need some extra hands. Specifically 4 extra hands, in fact.
I don't. What is this job? I don't actually know.
This
You're
job.
collecting a
We
necklace.
have been charged by Harold Ansra, right, a farmer of this area, to retrieve a priceless necklace heirloom from the farmstead that was attacked by vicious ape creatures. I have no clue what sentimental value this necklace holds. It's worth 200 gold each, but I know that the gold is fine and shiny, so we've come with that. And
I guess
fee,
Bongo
fi, fo,
wakes
fum.
up from his nap.
Bongo, bongo, bongo. Is that why you're called Bongo?
No.
Is it because of Bon Jovi?
Bongo is a really big person. All right. Can you describe your character for the 2 people who have not heard it, please, Paul?
Yep. Sorry for being late, by the way. Let me just find my appearance.
Don't waste more time saying sorry. Just
I'm trying to
make
find
up
my
for the
appearance, and I was saying whilst I was finding it.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. Is that the blood of a fucking giant mun? Yeah. Nice.
No.
Can't remember it.
Is there a way to minimize the icons?
Just
of
do
the
you not know
characters?
your appearance, Paul?
Yeah, in the if you go to the top right, where there's a little cog, there's a bunch of settings there. People want to turn off like their video and their broadcasting as well, their video and voice if they have it on, because obviously we're not using the Roll20 stuff for that.
Oh, okay.
Bongo is a 10'3" tall, very stocky giant king.
Soggy.
Stocky.
Oh.
He's only soggy when it rains. He has
One could
long
even say he is
ginger.
very moist when it rains.
Yeah.
He has long ginger hair and a long ginger beard. His hair's tied into a ponytail going down his back. He wears fur-based clothing, which indicates he's from somewhere cold, obviously. Carries around a big fuck-off axe, probably bigger than all of you.
It's not that big, but it is big.
It's big.
It's
Shush.
about 40 pounds, so...
And he has tanned skin. That's all I can say.
I should also mention my character's all his clothes are white. Everything he's wearing is white, including his
Are you
shoes.
playing as Tommy Wiseau or something?
Oh my god.
No, what? Does Tommy Wiseau wear white or something?
I don't know. I'm just looking at your character's your picture.
You
of
already
Roll20,
said
if
that
anything.
Sturven looks like Tommy
That picture
Wiseau.
is- My picture
You
is
just
not
think
Tommy
that
Wiseau.
anybody with long black hair is Tommy Wiseau, Paul.
It's just not Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
You've said that about 2 player characters already.
Yep.
Inconsistent as fuck.
Tommy Wiseau's already in right now, so
Yeah.
I mean, I would have said that before the Disaster Artist, but
Yeah, so I guess Harold kind of comes out and he says, is everything alright out there?
who's saying that to?
Yes, Godfather. We are on this side of the building over here.
Oh, I see. Have you found some more recruits?
Yes, some more friends. Hopefully they can help
Very
us
good,
on our
very good.
adventure.
Do come in and sit down.
Fuck's sake.
Yes, Godfather. I'm coming.
so Alex
Through
walks
the
in
window.
and
You're gonna go through the window.
Excuse me, Sturven.
A gentleman does not use doors when a window will do just as well.
Alex asks for like 4 pints. How much would that cost?
That's like 8 copper.
Okay, and he
And,
gets them.
Though fortunately, the barkeeper doesn't recognize you, so he just gives them to you.
Because he doesn't
Right.
recognize.
And Alex sits down and just starts chugging the beers as fast as he can, spilling it everywhere.
I'll just,
So,
I guess I'll just lean in through the window again.
So Harold's gonna. Well, I'll renegotiate the terms for those who weren't here. He says basically, my farm, which is just up the road from Stockton here, has been overrun by these ape creatures. I believe Sturven said they were Quaggoths.
Yes. Yeah.
They've overtaken my farm. Sturven knows more about them than I do, but I'm most interested in my necklace, my magic necklace I inherited from my uncle, and I would very much like it back. So I'm offering 200 gold to each of you if you can bring it back to me.
200
fuck.
gold?
That's a fuckload of money.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's insane.
Let's
Says yes, it's quite valuable. It's worth a lot to me. I inherited it from my uncle. He passed away some years ago.
let's not waste any time then. Let's go.
Does anyone need to stock up or anything before we leave? You know, do we want to rest the night and head off in the morning, or?
It's nary 3 hours away. I think we can make it and be back for supper.
Yeah, I think I have all I need. What about
So
you guys?
onwards? Are we all in agreement? Yes? Yes?
Yes,
Oh,
of
yes.
course.
Yes.
Let
Sure.
us make
Jean de Claire
haste.
Jacket stands up. right? Does a twist with a flare, right? Throwing his cape behind him as he travels out the door. Onwards then, friends.
I thought a
Here we
gentleman
go.
didn't use doors.
He just gives nodding. Right, so oh, and I suppose Harold would also mention that these quaggots are usually pretty friendly, and they just kind of keep to themselves. So it's a bit weird that they've come down from the mountains. Very unusual.
Ooh.
So where are you guys actually heading to then? Are you heading to the farm, or like what's the plan?
Yes.
What
So
time
I
of
head
day?
to the farm immediately. What's time of day tonight? Today.
It's quite early in the morning.
Quite early in the morning?
I suppose it's close to midday.
Perfect and opportune time to leave. So, we are in agreement? Yes? Yes? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Off to the
So
farm.
you just want to... I mean, I don't want Connor to just basically overrule
Yeah,
everybody
why the
before
fuck
actually
actually?
even saying...
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
don't need anything.
All right. Don't hide under my signs.
Oh, by the way, I cannot see the giant or the our other fighter's name on their
Oh.
tokens.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Oh yes, yeah, same.
Yeah, I can see everybody's noticed name beside the
One bloody
giant.
dove.
There we go. Let me just fix
You
that on your
can't already
character.
give yourself a nickname. You've only had one session.
That's what he calls himself, presents himself as to everyone else.
No, you just fucking call your character Bonnie then.
Because I can't get the instrument tie-in then.
What the fuck are you on about?
Okay, so it's quite a short journey to Harold's farm. It's only about 2 or 3 hours walk, and it's a relatively simple journey just across the roads. You don't really run into anything unusual or dangerous. But eventually, you kind of turn up on the road towards the farm, and you can see the large farmhouse at the other end of the map here. There is more stuff to the farm, but even from here, through the windows, you can see some ape-like creatures moving around in there.
Just a second, I'm getting called for some reason.
What's that?
I can't see Bongo's name again, but
Yeah, it's because I haven't upgraded the token yet. Updated the token.
guess it means it just helps to memorize it, right? But
And those of you that have good eyesight, so the elves in particular, could probably tell that a lot of those quaggots over there are looking inside the house, are looking pretty worse for wear. And there's actually a dead quaggot over here. They don't seem to have noticed you yet. So actually, I'll show you the inside of this first room.
oh, that's a lot of quaggots.
So quaggots, they're basically like big ape-like people. They're about 7 feet tall. So they are quite big.
Ha!
And they seem to be like stacking stuff in the middle of the room. They look like they've smashed up the furniture and stacked it. Other than that, you can't really see much else going on inside there. And they've ripped the doors off as well. There are no doors on the front.
Hello.
Hey,
I see that we have some new faces in the party, so I will not gauge upon the biased and frankly racist levels of experience in war times. So I'll do a general exposit so you guys can get a feel for it. Don't run ahead. Don't try to be brave. Don't try to be the hero. Right? We are professionals today. Capiche? Capiche, yes. And goodbye! Yes! Okay. I guess Just the only one who really cares. My dear friend.
are you guys trying? Are you guys just like running up, or are you trying not to draw attention to yourselves?
Well, I'm walking up.
Yeah, I've drawn my bow and I'm walking up.
I'll leave
Okay.
Jean to his monologue. So
We all
So,
have.
I guess the Quagos will definitely see Bonnie walking up the path.
Alright.
So they
I'll make
sort of they start to like draw back from the entrance, and those of them that have weapons that like get their weapons out and get ready.
Can
And
we
so
see
just
them?
this one with the club. Yeah, you can see through the windows.
And the windows like intact.
Yes. Yeah.
Alex
doors are
smiles
ripped
and
off
waves at them while walking, with his bag on his back.
I suppose
Yeah,
I'll make I'll rush up and try to make a stealthy approach on a flank, or whatever.
Okay.
through the
Are we
windows.
free to move, or is it like kind of combat movement?
Combat hasn't started yet, so you're free to move up.
How big is the doorway?
It's like a
They don't.
cornfield, right?
They seem to be acting defensively. They don't look like they're going to come out and attack you. Yeah, that's a cornfield. Yeah.
Can I see through the door in terms of to shoot?
Yes, definitely. So
Like,
Alexander,
see
you
if any of
start
my
to,
arrows are on fire.
So Alex walks up and goes, "Hi guys, how's it
they
going?"
the Quaggas start to growl at you.
I don't
And they
mean
kind
any
of have their
harm.
arms up.
I don't think that's particularly safe.
I'm gonna straight out just shout to Alexander. Alexander, they can't talk. They can't understand you.
What the fuck?
You don't have to shout to him, by the way. You're like right there. Jean, there's some more windows here, so you can kind of see into the next room.
A nice little peek.
Well, there are a couple more Quaggoth in there, and they've
Am I able
piled
to-
up all the shiny things as well on the
Ooh.
door.
I know exactly what I want to do.
Can you make a wisdom check? Jean?
Oh!
No.
That was the wrong choice for Jean.
No.
You can't make
Jean
a
is
wisdom
not
check.
very wise.
Did you say everyone or just Sean? Sorry.
Jean does
Just
not
John,
know.
I think.
Are you doing a perception or a?
This is a perception, yeah.
Ooh, I think perception can be also thrown under intelligence.
I prefer wisdom because wisdom is less useful usually compared to intelligence. Intelligence is like good for tons of stuff. So yeah, that's a pass, anyway, isn't it? Or no?
No, it is not. I have
it's
a
not,
wisdom of
it's a fail.
6.
All right. So
I know that observation uses intelligence.
You don't have Do you have observation?
I do not.
Unfortunate.
I do need to ask this now. Am I going to even be able to get into the house?
Yeah, you could squeeze through. Yeah, you're not actually as wide as you are on this token. You're mostly just tall. You're like twice as wide as a person. This is a double door, so you could fit in.
We'll just present this.
This is like a bungalow as well, so it has quite a tall ceiling.
Okay.
All right.
Alex just steps to the side there and he goes, "Well, if you guys aren't going to talk to me, I'm not doing business with you."
All right.
Hey, why is there a dead Quaggoth over there?
You want to go and have a look?
I'm just gonna walk towards it.
It's not dead all along.
Yeah, so it's kind of like laying face down in the mud, and you can see there's a sort of a little bit of a trail of blood there as well. You have tracking, right?
I don't know. As a skill.
I believe you do have tracking. That's proficiency. Or does anybody have like any medical or tracking related proficiencies?
Healing?
Yeah, I've got hunting if that's relevant.
I'm looking at Pueblo. Puel. Again, I keep looking at him.
I believe Matteo has healing, right? So.
I have tracking.
Okay. So anybody with those, since we've got a couple people with those, yeah, you'd be able to tell that the trail of blood seems to be heading up towards the mountain, and you could probably quite easily follow it as well. Does Matteo you have healing, right, Josh?
Okay then.
He does, but I don't. He's AFK.
Okay, well, Alex is going to try to do the same thing as John and try to see what's in the building around this side,
Yeah.
if he can.
While this is all going on, you guys are taking a little bit of time. I'm gonna press myself against the wall and lean low to get low profile, and I'm gonna slowly, very slowly, try to open up the window on the side.
Because all heroes go through the window.
And the door is actually
Da-da-da.
there is actually a door on this room. So they've ripped the doors off most of the other rooms, but this room has a door.
But this one hasn't been ripped off.
Yeah.
Curious.
And from